All right, yeah, part two of the Trash and Elvis. I was thinking as well, if you had an Elvis radio show, when you just play his songs rather than have people talk about him, I'd love like a Beatles or something radio show where they literally just play album. Like Elvis has got hundreds of songs. You could do things by out slow hour, rock and roll hour, blues hour, whatever, country hour, gospel hour. You could literally, by the different genres Elvis does, you could. Anyway, let's carry on with this story.
He's flustered.
He wasn't a girl's Twitter name. I
don't think he was really listening.
Were you listening, Rock?
Yeah, I heard it, but I thought Sam was playing it off there. I didn't know you wanted me to go first. Come on.
Fair enough.
Oh, boy. But then Jimmy said...
Iraq could make a terrible astronaut, wouldn't he? Like
for a lot of reasons. He was dumb. He wouldn't fit in a capsule. Sorry, Eric.
It just, I don't know.
I mean, you don't want to hear from Mission Control? Oh, crap.
Oh, crap. Imagine that. Like, yeah. Eric, how we doing up there? Did you stir the tanks? Oh, crap.
Hey, Rock, are we giving up on this?
I'm trying to find it.
Oh,
no.
It was right before.
Because he wasn't listening. He's going to make believe he was. I saw him on another computer.
That doesn't mean I wasn't listening. I just didn't have your shitty Elvis stuff.
Bikini Girls?
This is one small meal for Iran, one giant meal for mankind. See?
Here it is.
Oh, all right. 5 minutes later. Good. Let's hear it.
Yeah, because this is really important.
Oh, Iraq.
There it is.
Guys, where these goes? Why don't we just get them free, man? Yeah. And the colonel said, "That's a good idea."
That was all. I wanted to hear Twitter.
That fake laugh in the back. Can we get to the end of the story there, Sam?
I figured it'd be a 2-second thing. I didn't realize.
Yeah, please. And then
Is that,
and now we pick up with
more?
the coke thing.
It was real slick money. He was slick. For those of you who don't know, Cliff Gleason was the disc jockey from Nashville. I went to college with him, so did Wink Martindale. He hooked up with Elvis, and what it was, Elvis was downtown Memphis one day, and it's 5 o'clock traffic.
Hang on.
He's just going into another story?
Because now we're about to hear the story of Cliff. We're past the coach. That was the end of the coach.
That was Cliff and the coach. Now it's Cliff and traffic in Memphis. Yes, this is the Cliff story.
Yeah.
With Elvis, walking around Memphis at 5 o'clock one day?
Right.
Okay. This could be a good story.
Maybe.
It just goes one after another.
It won't
like
be
this.
a good story.
No, I think it's going to be a good story.
Cliff is a bit of a character.
Yes,
right?
he is.
Yeah.
He's
He
dangerous.
runs out of gas. You know DJ, how Elvis was. He wouldn't stop getting gas. No. So he runs out, and here comes Cliff in an old jalopy. Excuse me 1 second here.
Uh-oh.
Hot tea.
Hot tea. So Cliff, and he hits his brake.
Dipping a scrotum in his
Backs up. Man, you Elvis Presley. See, I'm Elvis Presley, so I'm Cliff Gleason, man. I know Wink Martindale and George Klein.
Martindale.
What's wrong, Elvis? So I ran out of gas. He said, where are you going? I said, well, I live on a drive out in East Memphis. He said, let me give you a ride home. We'll come back and get your car later. Elvis said, okay. Elvis jumped in Cliff's car, took him to Autumn Drive, fed him dinner and everything. And he said, and we'd be on the road, and they'd say, Elvis, how long was that guy moving with you? He said, well, I brought him home for supper, and he stayed 10 years.
Yeah. It's about the
They really are having a pisser in there,
I don't know
they?
why they would laugh at that, though.
Why would they laugh?
It's a joke Elvis told in 1974, allegedly.
For 10 years.
I think it was the young Elvis, because he ran out of gas, and they had to drive him home.
Yeah.
Run out of gas.
I bet you Elvis doesn't even remember running out of gas.
He wouldn't
or
have
anyone
remembered
driving
any
him
of that.
home.
No. If the story was Elvis was half asleep in the back of the car with a lager shit sticking out like a Manx cat, with a fucking banana peanut butter sandwich in his pocket, that's 1976.
Hey, you got a 13-year-old sister maybe I can shack up with? Thank you.
The source that the joke even happened to begin with is Cliff, who's a known liar.
A known liar.
Why
and
is Cliff a known liar?
Because of the coat thing.
Coats.
He's swindled.
He's a swindler.
He's slick, man. Cliff was always
Cliff is slick.
yeah,
We all
Cliff
know
was a
that Cliff
slick
was
guy.
slick.
He was slick. Let me tell you a story. Once we were in Baton Rouge.
Well, all right, is that the end of this?
It can't be.
No.
It wasn't even the beginning.
We were in Honolulu during Blue Hawaii when Elvis, oh boy.
When old Mr. Honolulu tried molesting them Brady kids. Please, can we hear more?
A little more about Cliff?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Can't get enough of Cliff.
I am all in with these guys.
truth in it.
Man, he made the Ed Sullivan Show.
He did them all.
He was at all them. Yeah, Jim, I was doing a show at WMC. Elvis calls me. He says, GK, where's Cliff? I said, he's sitting right here with me in the control room, Elvis. He said, tell him to get out of Memphis International Airport. Got a ticket for him. Want him to come to sit in the audience here at the Ed Sullivan Show. And, man, Cliff went nuts. He was up there, man. He said the Ed Sullivan Show sitting right in the audience, you know.
That's amazing.
He's the best.
That's amazing.
No, it's not.
really not that amazing.
He was in the audience of the Ed Sullivan
Audience
show.
Ed Sullivan.
Amazing.
He
It's
flew
not
up.
an amazing story.
He obviously
nice.
knew Cliff and said, hey, man, I'm going to be on Ed Sullivan. I want you to be here.
Once you're there.
That's not amazing.
That's amazing.
It would have been amazing if he was on the Ed
The Ed
Sullivan
Sullivan
show.
Show. Right.
Not in the crowd. It's not amazing.
But this is the caliber of stories that they're at because they.
This is exactly what you hear on the Elvis Channel. These type of
Man.
stories. They're so far removed from anything else.
Oh, yeah.
They realized like 6 weeks into the Elvis channel, oh no,
Right.
we've run out of Elvis stories.
You want to keep going?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No, that's I ever saw it.
He's
DJ.
very good, very good.
He was as good as some of those Hollywood guys, wasn't he?
Oh, they wasn't nothing.
Our guest is DJ Fontana. Ladies and gentlemen, a legendary drummer. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
Yes.
in Cleveland, Ohio. He was Elvis's original drummer and a terrific guy. And this is his wife, Karen, over here.
Pause.
They're all good friends of mine.
And his
Jim.
wife, Karen.
You know what original drummer means, right?
Oh, God. Pete Best kind of.
Right. Elvis was like, we got to get a new drummer.
Yeah.
That's what original drummer means.
Yeah, because you could just
you
say
know.
the drummer, but you have to say original drummer.
That means there was a problem there, and they had to move
Yeah.
on to a
Yeah.
better drummer.
He's the drummer on the demos, and that's it.
I don't even know anything about Elvis, and I would assume that's why he.
Yeah, I can only imagine he must be, because they took him into a studio, didn't they? And the legend is that they wanted him to be a country singer, but it didn't. It just weren't working. And then they come back and Elvis was singing rock and roll, and they just did rock and roll, and it took off. But I guess he must be from that what they're talking about, the original. Like they kind of got a bunch of studio musicians together and to kind of make Elvis a demo, I guess.
Didn't stay with
There's
Elvis.
still something though. You're still in the
His
history.
drumming was lackluster.
Hey, Colonel, why don't you fire that drummer?
Right.
We need a new drummer there.
Sounds like we're about to hear about DJ Fontana, the original drummer's wife.
Wife. Yeah,
Oh,
now he's going
wow,
to talk about
okay.
the wife.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with Elvis?
Oh,
Well,
no.
because her husband was once drumming for Elvis, and the Colonel only gave him $18,000 and no Lincoln.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and he could have
that's the guy
gotten,
that didn't get the Lincoln.
$2 million bucks and a Lincoln and some cool blazers.
But did he get the coat?
I don't think he got one of
The
the
original
coats.
drummer didn't get the coat.
What?
Are you sure?
Cliff wasn't looking out for him. He's slick, that Cliff.
Fucking Cliff.
Fucking Cliff doesn't take care of the original drummer
No.
with a free coat.
Bastard. Cliff, the Colonel, bunch of scumbags.
Well, you know, DJ never got gas. Why did DJ get gas, for Pete's sake? He said, get to the airport. I got a ticket for it. I want you to see in the audience. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
You mean there was chairs there and everything? Yes, sir.
Well, goddamn, that's stupendous. Amazing.
I wasn't
Fantastic.
sure this was going to work at our show, but
I love it.
But fuck it, we
can't
definitely
get
take
enough.
chances on this dumb radio show.
They are good with stringing one story right into another. Because you might just sit there and go like, all right, yeah, I'm going to listen until this
Right.
story's done, and then I'll go about my business. But they never really end, and they never really begin.
Because there's no real punchlines to any of the
Right.
stories.
And there's no filter.
So you're
of,
tricked.
Like, this story won't work.
Right.
I can't tell this story because it's not entertaining.
No.
All right,
They sound like comedians who aren't doing well on stage, and they just talk faster.
Yes.
Like, you know, I just want to, you know, but, hey, how many people here from out of town? Are you guys from out of town? Yeah, my friend Cliff one time, we broke down. All of a sudden, I'm like, I'm going out of Memphis. But seriously, the Colonel there broadcast.
Any birthdays?
Yeah. Anybody here have a sports coat that you want to have a little joke about? Anybody here have a coat that...
Oh, shit. All right, what are we going to learn now?
One more, please.
little
I
more.
got to have one more. I
Little
have to.
more.
All right.
We're starting to move into
this.
The original
Elvis's-
drummer's wife?
Yes.
Okay.
Big JR, my bodyguard back here. Got me a bodyguard now.
Oh, have you?
I don't know why I need a bodyguard, but that's
big
old-
enough.
That's Chicago JR. If you ever go to Chicago, he knows everybody in Chicago. This guy does, J.R. Bradman. He gets you out of trouble. He gets you in trouble and out of trouble, too. But he's cool, man. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
You have to get a card on him.
You know what he did for this guy right here? I can't tell you. I'll tell you off there. He did something really nice. When Jim had his heart attack, he did something extra, super nice for
You
Jim.
know about that. You were overseas when you got your heart trouble.
Yeah, I know about
What country were you in?
You know, Elvis sang a lot of songs about the heart.
We're not even hearing about Elvis anymore. We're hearing about GK's heart trouble.
Heart trouble.
Who is he? GK, I read his bio.
Yeah.
George Klein is his name. He's been doing radio for nearly 50 years.
Good for him.
My God.
God bless him.
And first became aware of Elvis in school when he was 12 years old because they were classmates.
Oh, wow. All right.
Wow.
He's got an in.
All right.
He was my best friend, George recalls.
Oh, I bet.
How many of them say that?
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Who did I meet that was a good friend of Elvis? Dice knows him well. Me and Florentine met him. Jerry.
What are you telling her on this? Why don't you go find the Elvis channel and tell the fucking story,
I
Jim?
do have an Elvis story.
They could do a half hour on this.
Fuck yeah.
I went to an event, and it was a bar mitzvah. And Jerry was there, and I didn't know him. So someone introduced me. They're like, Jim, this is Jerry. Jerry, this is Jim.
Jerry.
And you know me, I would never have my camera
Oh, no.
plugged in. And
You just tell everybody he always has the camera plugged in.
I asked my friend Jim to take a picture of me and
Sure.
Jerry, and Jerry Stiller was his name, I believe.
yeah,
No, not
okay,
Jerry Stiller,
okay.
Jerry something else. And he took the picture, and that was, we shook hands. Y'all know about
That's
that.
amazing. That's amazing.
God damn.
I have no idea what that story was.
Jerry, he'd shake just about anybody's hand. Jerry,
Oh,
he's always
yeah.
shaking
Well, we all
somebody's
know
hand.
that.
You know,
We know that about
Jerry, right?
Jerry.
You know Jerry's
yeah,
like that.
Oh, Jerry
You know Jerry.
was good as far as that went.
And
Can we?
Jerry Schilling, I think his name was.
oh,
How could they go this long without playing an Elvis song?
I
And
know.
message of content.
Where are we at now?
yeah, where were we?
Well, we were just hearing about GK's bodyguard who knows everybody in Chicago.
Oh, they're talking
And
about
he
the
did
heart
something
attack.
with the heart attack,
Yeah.
but he can't tell it on the air.
But then
GK's
the
got
other
a
guy
bad
had his
ticker.
heart attack when he
Right.
was overseas.
Yeah.
But we're going to get back to the other guy's heart attack, and the nice thing that was done to him because he had a heart attack,
Right.
I guess.
But he
Okay.
can't tell it on the air.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah.
Right. He said he did something
for him,
nice.
but he can't
But
say
we'll
it
never
on
know
the
what
air.
it is.
But you can't do that.
Well, it's not Elvis related.
It might
That's
be.
why.
All right, let's go.
Belgium, I think.
In Belgium. Wow. You have any more problems with that, or is that all gone?
Well, no, it's been 10, 12 years ago, maybe longer.
Yeah.
But no, I've been feeling fairly decent, you know.
Well, what are you doing in Memphis today?
Yeah.
I just come down to see you guys.
Well,
man.
bless your heart.
Yes.
Man, you're welcome, D. You look good. Karen
do.
looks good. And now, D, you told me not to mention on the air, so I'm not going to mention your drums anymore.
No.
Uh-oh.
I know you got them hid, stored away. Want nobody to know where you got them. But hold on to them, okay?
I will, George.
Because
I
I'm
will.
going to tell you something. A guy in Memphis named
historic.
Larry Moss, he has Scotty's first guitar. And Scotty confirmed it. Scotty was on camera with me talking about it. Had the guitar on my TV show. And then he walks in with Elvis's first guitar.
Wow.
That little K guitar that Gladys, his mama, bought him from that hardware store in Tupelo.
Tupelo, yeah.
He had it. The real guitar. Elvis's first guitar. And that's like having Tchaikovsky's first violin or something, man. You know? Or Bill Liberace's first piano. I don't know.
Name
Or
more
whatever.
people.
He had
Yeah.
And so we took the two guitars.
Liberace's first fucking piano
Elvis's
stool
and
upside
Scotty
down.
put it between them and took the picture.
That was
And
great.
would you believe I offered it to Rolling
Seatless.
Stone? They didn't call me back. The two guitars, Karen and DJ and JR, the two guitars that originated rock and roll. When they did That's All Right Mama. Because Scotty played a lick, he told me, DJ, and when Elvis went into That's All Right Mama, he didn't know the song. And Bill Black didn't know the song. So Scotty started ad-libbing. But what he did, DJ, he did a great thing. He combined country music with blues.
What?
And that became rock and roll. And Scotty and DJ was playing, and the two guitars that originated
Now, do they
that,
go into
and
the song?
That's
That
All
would
Right
be like
Mama,
what you would do, right?
played
of course.
on that
Let's
record,
all
and those
right,
were
Mama.
the first two guitars.
Let's all right, Mama.
Rock and roll.
Let's all
Pete
right.
didn't want 'em.
I call what's his name? He got it owns Rolling Stone magazine. Sean Werner. Jan Werner. Because I met him when I was up in New York when Elvis went to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I said, look, I got this picture. Look great on the cover of your paper, especially with Elvis Week coming up. He didn't even call me back, man.
Golly.
called Guitar Magazine.
Golly. He didn't even call me back, man.
Yeah, I had a
That guy's
picture.
the biggest scumbag than the Colonel.
Golly.
Yeah, he had Liberace's original piano seat. It's a coat rack.
Oh, my God.
This is fucking... He just told the story of the time he didn't talk to the guy who runs Rolling Stone magazine.
Right.
Well, yeah, you got to say that.
Yeah.
And it was a good story because the other guy said golly, so
Golly.
they're doing something right.
Golly, man.
Yeah. All right. Are we done? I kind of want to get to the end of this.
Yeah, I want to see how they go into a song.
Yeah.
Well, when do they go into a song? Do they go into a
All right,
song?
try a little more. We might be going too far now with this shit.
This Guitar Magazine, they should have. They the one that should have went for it. They didn't call me back.
Oh.
I have a rule, DJ Fontana. I will call people 3 times. They don't call me back, I don't call them anymore.
Oh, never call him.
And you know what I say to them? I'll see a dude and I call him 3 times. I maybe see him a year later. And I say, man, did you ever get that phone fixed? He said, what you talking about? I said, I called you 3 times. You never called me back, man. Oh,
shit.
man, I was out of town. Oh, man, they have a million excuses. Takes 2 minutes to return a phone.
Wait a minute, hold on. He just downgraded his excuses by 999,000.
I heard he said he had 1 million excuses.
Right.
And the other guy comes back with 1,000
He
excuses.
sliced his excuses by 1,000th of what they should have been. He gave him.
That's crazy, man.
Million excuses. I'll give you 1,000.
I bet you can't come up with 5.
No. And that excuse, that was terrible. You're getting that phone fixed. What do you mean, man?
What do you mean, man?
I'm trying to call you.
That was worth telling on the radio. What do you mean, man? What
They
do you mean,
will
man?
tell any story.
That's my point.
They will just tell any story.
That's my point. Exactly. What do we do now?
Who knew this was?
You want to play?
I want to find out how they go into a song and when do they go into a song. It's Elvis Radio. He's a singer.
All right. Let's go.
It's crazy.
I talk too much, DJ.
No, you don't.
DJ Fontana, man, Karen, he brings about so many wonderful memories out there in Seattle, Washington.
Like this one.
Tacoma, Washington.
Oh,
and Karen, we're there standing there with me and DJ. Colonel Parker walks up. And I said, Colonel, we're playing outside. What happens if it rains?
Another
yeah,
story?
DJ said, yeah, Colonel, what happens if it rains? He said, we don't have any problem. I said, what do you mean? He said, we got a contract that we're able to sell the raincoats.
And he probably did.
Yeah. That's Colonel Parker for you. He was a trip, man. What did DJ?
Yeah, he's a character.
But he never gave you guys any trouble. did
DJ
he?
doesn't talk.
No,
Well, we
no,
didn't
no.
stick around.
He hasn't told one interesting story.
But you guys were smart. Y'all went over to the Knickerbocker Hotel.
That's right. Get
We
out.
stayed at the
I'll tell you why DJ's. Here's why DJ's got nothing. I think DJ's the one who was with Elvis when he broke down. So DJ really knew Elvis. So this is like listening to people tell Patrice stories about, yeah, my friend worked in a club one time, Patrice, he ordered Diet Coke, but there wasn't no ice.
Right.
We didn't have nothing to chime in with that.
Nothing.
Because we know the real story. This guy, DJ, probably saw Elvis get his dick sucked. Yeah,
He's got some good stories.
Oh, he could probably tell you when I said, Elvis, if you're going to fuck her in the ass, you don't put it in her mouth after.
Oh, man.
And Elvis cracked her head up with the guitar.
Now
you know how
that's-
Elvis was.
Now that's amazing.
How Elvis was.
Yeah, Elvis took a fried banana peanut butter sandwich and mushed it in her face and said, I ain't signing shit, you fat bitch. DJ knows the real stories, but he can't tell them, so he's got to listen to these fucking inane babble. He'll just chime in. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
There's
Elvis had a lip.
a lot of hearsay on this
A
channel.
lot of
hearsay.
Yes. A lot of inadmissible evidence.
DJ is the guy you want to talk to after he has a few belts.
Right.
But
Oh,
GK
man.
wants to be the expert, so he's not even asking DJ questions. He's
No.
just like, DJ, you sit there and listen to some of my
Now,
great...
you know how he was, DJ, because one time we was there at the Knickerbocker Hotel.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's what he does. He just kind of...
Because the Colonel, he didn't like no raincoats. Yeah, I know how the Colonel was. And then DJ wants to chime in. I sure do. I once watched him burn an infant alive for $1.50. There was a baby, and someone said, I'll give you $1.50 to burn that baby alive. And he did it, and Elvis laughed.
He had a good laugh, didn't he? Oh, yes, he laughed. Oh, God.
DJ
yeah.
has the real stories.
Oh, he's got great stories.
Get DJ drunk and get him on this fucking
Oh,
channel.
man.
All right, push play.
All right.
I think we're back in. Knickerbocker.
what's that hotel in Beverly Hills? Beverly Wilshire.
Yes.
We stayed there. All the stars
we
stayed
didn't
there.
go there.
Yeah, you never went over there, did
No,
you?
we knew better.
I know why you didn't come over there. I finally got Scotty and Bill to tell me. DJ wouldn't tell me, Karen. I can't ban what to do.
He didn't know any
He
better.
left you alone, huh?
Well, he
didn't, I love it. He didn't know any better.
He didn't know any better. He didn't know. He didn't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, outside of our studio, they're watching this broadcast, D. This is the original rock and roll drummer from Elvis's group. DJ was Elvis's first drummer, was with him. Remember, he's the 68 special where he's in that little square circle with a leather suit.
Yeah.
That's DJ up there on stage playing with him.
Wow, that's right.
And also DJ, he originated that great lick. Give me that lick from Jailhouse Rock, Jim. He originated. This is DJ.
You got it on tape.
Yeah, we got on. They don't got. They didn't pass tape, man. They got on something else now. This is DJ originating that lick.
He's just hitting the snare.
Yeah.
All right, now, also
Yeah, the
that's
guitar
not
is
the
probably
only
the star of that
originated
moment.
lick.
Yeah.
That's the
He's just
guitar.
going-
He originated that. Wow, that's a
originated
regular
that.
fucking
Yeah, he
John Bonham.
Man, you could have been the guy.
And why is DJ perplexed that at the Elvis radio channel they have a recording of Jailhouse Rock?
Yeah. You got that one, E-Rock? Where is that? He's got his own version of E-Rock. Play that one. And you just hear from the control room, oh, shit.
Well, crap.
Well, crap.
Oh, my
Remember
God.
that time we asked E-Rock to find that clip and he did? No.
Oh, he's always doing that.
Oh, you know that E-Rock. You know E-Rock, right? Yeah.
If it wasn't Bikini Girls, it was fan fiction. Always doing something, getting things signed.
He's only, they got this guy on, they had to talk shit about what he was doing. He's only banging the snare. Yeah. And actually, listen, that's what made it funny. I've never actually noticed how basic that drum beat is until hearing it. Like, yeah, it is true. He is just, when they was doing it, or I guess it was Anthony doing it, it actually sounded like Jailhouse Rock. Hilarious. But yeah, the stories are great. And definitely, especially with that Jerry guy as well, that Jim Norton brought up. Actually, Jim Norton probably brought up a much more relevant Elvis thing than any of them people on the Elvis channel did. That Jerry really is, was true friends with Elvis. Like, they were real friends, and he worked for him for years. So yeah, Jim Norton's story is actually way more relevant to Elvis than some guy on the set of King Creole getting a coat, scamming some business owner out of a coat. Also, the stories that they're telling are not necessarily, it just seems to be they're telling stories where everyone around Elvis is trying to rip everybody else off. You had him trying to scam some free coats. You had the colonel saying, well, if it rains, we'll just sell. Right, like, they're not necessarily positive stories of Elvis's camp either. I mean, now, granted, they're not saying anything bad about Elvis, but unusual choice of stories. And Norton is right. You know there's way better stories. But then that's why people like him get around someone like Elvis, is he knows that they're not going to tell people shit. But yeah, that's this part. Sweet.